My name is Kesem Frank. I'm one of the co-founders of a project called Aion. We launched last year around the concept of chain interoperability. So essentially, we're trying to solve for scopes such as how do you go cross-chain without having to reintroduce centrality, which is the way we do it today.
So what's the difference between other projects that are tackling this like Cardano and Stellar and some other ones?
So I think that at our core, we contemplate a multitude of different networks. We kind of realize that the way that the market is shaping up, it will not be one network to rule them all. There will be multi-solutions that are good for solving very different kind of problems. I think that our background, we actually started our company 2 years back. We were really focused around how do you do blockchain for enterprise? And
Right.
what that meant is how do you create essentially what is a production grade kind of stack that you could run a very mature, large scale organization on top of. And what we've learned is that even within the context or the confines of a single organizations, they do not use a single solution because they need different kind of tools for different
Right.
kind of pain points. The problem, if you will, is how do all of those live in tandem? Meaning, not how do we decide what is the best, because that's, to be honest, that's kind of a silly concept. It's how do we actually interconnect everything so there is an ecosystem rather than just silos. So going back to your original question, how do we differ? I think that we kind of very proactively contemplate that success in the market is not a gigantic network that runs everything and anything. It is the multitude of different solutions, and we are really focused on that inner communication layer.
So you're not trying to be the one size fits all where everyone comes to you guys. You're really trying to connect everyone else together.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And I like it because if you take it to the abstract, if you think about it from a philosophical kind of point of view, for us to be successful, everybody needs to be successful. We absolutely want a very rich and diverse ecosystem that is composed of very different stacks that all need to kind of form this consistent ecosystem together.
Okay, so what I heard you just had a conference yourself. How did that go?
It was phenomenal, to be honest. I was beyond excited. We had our inaugural developers conference. It was held in Toronto yesterday. 600 people showed up, which was amazing. It's just really, really rewarding. We wanted to create something that really brought the tech to the front of the stage, where we believe it should live. We had over 20 engineers actually showcasing things that are actually built today on top of their technology. So we did a bunch of really exciting demos. I think at the crux of it, what our technology enables anyone that wants to build a product or a DApp or even a whole company allows you to do is essentially how do you deploy a smart contract on top of the Aion network that is then able to go trigger events and listen to events that happen on other blockchains.
Right.
And that's when you kind of take that and you build on that, you kind of realize very quickly that is how we create true decentralization.
So what's next for you guys?
Our roadmap is heavy, meaning this is going to be a really intense and busy year for us, which is a great thing. We just launched our mainnet a week ago, so a week and a day today, which is phenomenal. And now it's kind of the next steps. How do you actually create the stacks that allow any developer to make use of the multi-chain kind of universe? So please, for 2018, absolutely expect a lot more of the technical milestones that are going to be achieved. And on our website, aion.network, we actually put a public commitment from us to our community around what are the milestones specifically that we're looking to nail for, the next, call it 18 months.
Excellent. So besides your website, where can people go to learn more?
Sure. So check out our GitHub. I think the website is kind of the nexus for everything. Again, Aion.network, there is thorough documentation there. If you're technical and you want to actually get your hands dirty with the code, everything is public. Our repo is completely open source. You could see over 250,000 lines of code. Most of them are our own, but now the community is kind of picking up, which is super exciting. But yeah, we're extremely, I would say, upfront and honest with what we're doing, and we encourage everyone and anyone to jump on board.
Great. Well, that's what EggCon is all about, community and developers getting together and collaborating. So thank you for your thoughts, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks so much. This was fun. Cheers.